So hey guys, this video will be discussing my Chongyun energy recharge calculator. So note this is a work in progress. This is my 1.0 version, and yeah. So basically, I'll just like to quickly discuss how to use this. So over here, we input our energy recharge. Say this 100% is our is with no energy recharge stats added through artifacts or weapons. Now, basic attack R1, R2, R3. Add all these up, and that is 3 rotations of one basic attack. So that's equal to 1 set. Now, note that energy can be very dependent for this one over here. So when you make an enemy character below 50% HP, this will give you white particles. It could be small particles or it could be like the huge like chunks, like the orbs from the bosses. So this one is just the smaller particles, which gives you 2.30 energy based on 127. Let's go ahead and make this 100%. And so yeah. So originally it gives you 1.8. Now, um, over here, this is the Chongyun C4 passive, wherein they give you additional energy. And so if we turn this on, it gives you 5 energy for 3 rotations. Now, elemental skill. So originally, the elemental skill gives you 5 cryo particles, which is equivalent to 15 energy. So at 100%, it's 15 energy. And the same can be said with the second use with the Sacrificial Greatsword. So that's 30 energy. Now, moving on to different characters, we have Xingqiu. Xingqiu not funnel, meaning you're on Xingqiu, you press your elemental skill or E, and then you don't switch to Chongyun, okay? So this is just staying on Xingqiu, you get 2.7 energy. The same can be said with his not funnel number 2. So this is if you have sacrificial sword on him and you press E twice, you get 2.7 plus 2.7. Now, funnel is a different case wherein you press E or you press your elemental skill and then you swap to Chongyun. So when you swap to Chongyun, you get 4.5 energy instead of 2.7. And now the same is can be used with sucrose, funnel, and this is the C1, not funnel as well. Not funnel and funnel. Bennett E, so if you're running a melt comp with Bennett and you don't want to funnel into him, because normally you want to Bennett to get the energy for him to pop his ult. And so yeah, that over here that gives 1.5 energy. One thing I'd like to note is Xiangling. When you put down Goba, the particles you get are normally funneled, and so then it's normally going to Chongyun. And so then this is where the difference between not funnel and funnel for Xiangling is different, because if you stay on Xiangling while Goba's active, Chongyun gets 2.4, but if you swap out and go to Chongyun immediately after, you get 4 energy. Now, Diona tap is when you tap the E button, and Diona hold is when you hold it, and the cooldown becomes like around 15 seconds. And so, Diona out of everyone, let me just turn this on. Diona out of everyone, I feel like, is like energy battery for Chongyun, aside from Kea. So, the reason why I say this is because if you have Sacrificial Greatsword, and then you hold E twice, this is for not funnel, okay? This is not going into Chongyun. This basically makes it so that Chongyun gets 15 energy while Diona's on the field. And then, if for example we're saying that Diona funnels this into Chongyun, that's 15 energy for one hold. So if you have Sacrificial Bow and you hold Diona's E, you basically give 30 energy to Chongyun at 100% energy recharge. If you funnel both E's, if you want to get like the most uptime with this elemental burst. And so yeah, we have Xingqiu, Sucrose, Bennett, Kea, Xiangling, Fischl, Diluc. And note, Fischl is high because Fischl's Oz gives 13 energy, but since it's the different element and is always happening, it's like within a long duration, it gives a high amount of energy particles. Now, Let's test this with, say, a different like weapon. So if we go to the weapon stats I have over here, Skyward Spride's 33.5. So if we make this 133.5. So say we have a Bennett, we have a Sucrose, and let's say we have a Diona Hold, okay? And you also use Chongyun's elemental skill, you get 31 energy. So if you include more rotations in that, so say we include a Sucrose E funnel into Chongyun, and we have another Diona Sackbow proc, we get around 36.97 energy from that. And so that's almost 100% uptime for Chongyun's elemental burst. So if we include, say, like different substats from artifacts, so we say we get another additional, we have a total of 150% energy recharge. And so then that would increase the total energy recharge to 41.6885, and so that is within around 10 to 12 seconds of basic attacking and different switches. So yeah, you get 41 energy, which is like 100% ultimate burst uptime. So your goal is to reach around 40 with your different rotations. Now, just to explain the math behind it, particles converted to energy for each hero at different percentages. And so yeah. Note, Qiqi and Barbara do not give elemental particles, which is why their elemental burst takes so long to charge. And also the reason why Qiqi really needs Chongyun or Akeia for Qiqi to reliably pop her ult. So we have here a Sucrose or Xingqiu team at different energy recharge levels. So say over here we have 130%. At 130%, that is where you normally get like almost 100% ultimate burst uptime. So I suggest you need to get at least 130% if you're planning on spamming your ults. So I'd like to move on to my weapon comparison, where I'd like to point out some corrections. This is regarding the Sacrificial Greatsword and the energy recharge. Now this is all on me, where I didn't include the energy recharge from the Sacrificial Greatsword second skill. Now, this basically gives it 44 energy from one set, which makes it have the possibility to perform 3 elemental bursts instead of 2. So that additional elemental burst increases its damage by a significant amount. So basically, the Sacrificial Greatsword now becomes better than both the White Blind and the Rain Slasher, but just below the prototype Aminus. Now, it's not always guaranteed that the Sacrificial Greatsword you will get the proc that you want. So then, basically, this 2,947 is based on the best case scenario. And I'd still say that the White Blind is more reliable in terms of damage compared to, say, the Sacrificial Greatsword. Please come check out my energy recharge calculator. And so this is a work in progress. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. The link to this will also be in our Chongyun Mains Discord. We're also partners of the Kutsing Mains Discord server, which has around more than 10,000 members. And so if you'd like to hang out as well, feel free to join with the link below. We also have our subreddit, Popsicle Mains, in case you guys need to ask further questions and post some highlights. And so yeah. Also, guys, if you could leave a comment below, which would you prefer? If you prefer longer wait times for videos for higher quality, or do you want the faster content like this, where I just explain Google Sheets with less animations and less edits? Let me know. Thank you.